Hello and welcome back to Legends of the Dead. We're going to start with a few things from the comments this time, starting with the strength and bloodline decision. Now, people have been questioning why some of the marriages we're doing lately I haven't really been focusing on getting the strength and bloodline decision done. Well, the problem is, with a lot of the marriages we've been doing people who are a little bit abstracted from the main line of the family, right? We've been doing people who are likely not going to be the next heir to our family, and they're not even going to be a contender for like the next heir after that. So in that case, it doesn't really matter for this decision, because this decision requires the character you play as to have a trait from each of the physical groups, so bright minds, beautiful characters, and physical specimen, or good congenital groups, I should say. And you have to have a top level trait from one of them. So if the characters that we're marrying off are never going to be our heir, it doesn't really matter what exact traits they get. We could have a character who has all three, but if they're never going to be the person who we're playing as, it doesn't really matter to us. We're more worried about who our direct heir is. And right now, all I'm trying to do is, we've got bright minds pretty much secured, right? We have a ton of geniuses. I'm just trying to build in a physical specimens group one, so try and build in some hale, some robust. And then maybe for the generation after that, we bring in the beautiful characters one, and that gets this decision done. Now, you might have forgot why we would want to do this. Well, the whole reason is so that the dynasty as a whole gets these buffs. So, you get a small health boost across the entire dynasty, so everyone in the dynasty will live a little longer, and they will all have a much higher chance of inheriting good congenital traits, and have a much higher chance of getting a new congenital trait. Now, new congenital traits, I have to assume means that it's a trait that neither of the parents have, but you still get it. So 400% might seem like it's like, oh, you've got a much higher chance of getting a new trait than you do of inheriting one. Well, I think this is based upon the base value, and I bet the base value for inheriting a trait is a lot higher than the base value of gaining a new trait. So this is effectively, I would think, it's saying the chance of inheriting a new trait is actually going up to the point where it'll happen all the time, which is fantastic. So we want it. It's just not something that we can actively get until we're a few generations down the line. I mean, if we go and have a look at the people who are currently in line to be our next heir, right? Genius. I think you're also a genius. You're also a genius. Genius. Quick. You are hale. Intelligent. You are also a genius. You're nothing. I think you're also a genius. You're nothing. So, out of this, if we go and look at the conditions, only the people who we have who are geniuses are matching this bottom half here. There's at least one of these is true. And we only have either bright minds or physical specimens. So we don't have any beautiful characters at all, and we have no mixture in the next group of characters. So what we're kind of looking for is the group after that. Maybe we'll get somebody who has two traits. So maybe I'm trying to find somebody who has two traits. So maybe if Geralder becomes our heir, he would be a fantastic person for his children to then, like, if we marry him to somebody who is beautiful, then his children are very likely to get genius potentially, and then maybe robust and pretty, or maybe hale and pretty, or maybe, you know, something like that. That would then allow us to get that going. But it's not going to be until after his generation that we actually see things happening. That's why I'm not too worried about it right now, because he's significantly far from the throne that it's just not even a worry. And the other people we'll be marrying off are not even they're not even potential heirs. So, that's fine. The other one is, why am I ignoring these guys over here? Oh wait, there's two of them there? Oh no, this land split in half. I was going to say, oh no, never mind, they only had two provinces, that's fine, it's just this split off of something else and it's the same color. That's okay. Why am I ignoring these guys after getting close enough to interact with them? Well, really, because there's nothing we can do. I mean, we got a pile of money. I should probably mark him like that, but we have a pile of money. We can definitely give them some money if they're in trouble, but beyond that, there's not an awful lot we can do to interact with them. I mean, we can't get an alliance, we can't really do very much else. We could offer them vassalage, but they would say no because the realm is remote. Which actually, by the way, means they would accept vassalage if we can make the realm not remote. What does not remote mean? Well, it means you have to border them, essentially. I think it's border or sea tiles, but obviously there's no sea here, so we would basically have to border them. So we'd have to make our way all the way down here anyway, at which point we could just declare a conquest duchy war. It doesn't make a ton of difference. So really, there's not a lot we can do here. Maybe, again, a couple generations we could do something. If we earn more money, we can then provide money to them now. There's a lot we can do. If there's a holy war, I think we can now get involved. So, yeah. There's stuff we can do now we're within range, it's just that there's not really anything to do. They're kind of fine. I mean, it does look like they have slightly less troops than some of their neighbors. However, they also now have access to a holy order, and that holy order has 5,000 troops. So, you know, that kind of fixes a lot of the issues. So, that's them. Last thing from the comments was, can we have a look at the cadet houses? Sure, I went into the wrong menu. So we have 905 living members of our family and 43 houses. So if we have a look here, we're not going to sort by founding date, we're going to sort by living members. The main house has 367 members. Then we have Ericsson, who is in Ukraine. We have Osternarva, who's in Vladimir. We have the Swedish one. We then have this one, which is Zaporizhia. Where are we? Yeah, so that's that's not sorted in the same order. There we go. That's Zaporizhia, Karelia, Cyber, Lithuania, Caucasus, which is that area there, Kushmurin, Livonia. Yeah, okay, so we actually have a lot of small houses, but basically every time they have a new kingdom, they go and make a new house, and then if they get overthrown, then, you know, the next people make their new house, and so on and so forth. So we have a lot of living members just spread across a lot of different houses. And then there's all of our living members sort by rank. So you can see we have a ton of people at king rank. Like an absurd number at king rank. We can actually see how many we have in here. So, where are we? So we're capped at 100 for living members in terms of our renown. We actually can't see how many we have in terms of kings because it goes off this... Oh no, these are just for us, those two. Yeah, so I guess these are all the yeah, some of these are king. Yeah, these are all the kings in there. Okay. You're actually losing us renown because of your illegitimate rule? Get out of here, whoever you are. As are you. Shocking. Anyway. Oh, and then our hostages. Or not our hostages, but our hostages of our dynasty are then getting us some more. As in... where someone of our dynasty has got hostage from someone else, that's then generating some more renown. Really, if we could have a modifier, like a percentage modifier to renown, that would go incredibly well. Because we have so many flat bonuses. Like a percentage modifier or a multiplicative modifier, those would be fantastic. Anyway, there you go. Here's some other stats about people from our realm. We're by far the oldest. Let's have a look here. Opinion of me. We have the highest opinion of ourselves. Military strength. There you go. So it's pretty much the king's list again, except that we have Samogitia here, who's a little bit higher up because they own too much land. Also, Pskov has an incredible amount of military strength given the size of their army, but they may have hired the Holy Order. Diplomacy. We're the highest again. Martial. Seem to be the highest again. Stewardship. Yep. Intrigue. Ooh, we're still up there, but we have people who are better at intrigue and learning. Yep, that'll be us again. Double the next person. Prowess. We're not even on the list anymore. Cordula is the best prowess person in our dynasty. Okay. And then some of all skills, obviously, we're at the top. Ibec is second. Interesting. Anyway, cool. So that's all of that. It's also been pointed out to me that this guy died again. I would love there to be a proper pop-up for that, but that's okay. Thank you for pointing it out. Please point it out every time. We'll just replace him with the person who's best at that job. You're not a powerful vassal. Do we have somebody better? Yes, we do. We have our new guy who's a royal architect. Let's put in the better person. I know that that was our heir who has this, but this guy is 10 points better, so that seems fine. You're all powerful vassals, so that's all I really care about from that point of view. I'm not going to join your grand tournament, and I think we're just about ready to go. That right? That seems right to me. We can adopt a puppy. Oh, we should do that, because that gives us pet dog, which gives us diplomacy prowess, and also gives us a chance of walking our dog. I am going to, yes, get the pet dog. I will name the dog. This is the most difficult part of the game. It's, yeah, I don't know. Nosewise. I'll name you Nosewise, because that's what the game told me to name you. Anyway, we're on pause now. Oh, what's happening in Ireland? It looks like they're being attacked by England? They are! Oh no, they're actually attacking England in the Irish invasion of the Kingdom of England. Ooh, that'd be fantastic if they could win, because that would create another powerful enemy over here. They have double the troops, they should win. Neither has any allies. Fantastic. We have a great-grandson, robust genius, also, he appears to, yeah, great-grandson, genius, robust, he appears to be somebody who could be our heir. It's called Dos Prongas. Sure, let's go with that. So whose line are you down? Olafur. Okay, interesting. One thing I was thinking is, I wonder whether we want to try, if we've got someone who's like our great-grandson, who we think could be an heir, like Haraldr could be an heir, Dos Prongas could be an heir, do we want to go down their line with who our next heir is? Like, would I like to go for Svendorog as our next heir, because it would lead to us being able to have Haraldr as our next heir, because he would be the child. That's just a thought, right? Or would I potentially want to go down Olafur's path, which is going down Yeva's path, because that would make them the next heir. Actually, I think in both of these cases, are they not both Yeva's children? Yeah, so it may be worth having Yeva as our heir, because then we can go down her path. I don't know, it would really be better if she died, but let's not worry about that. Who's our heir? Our heir right now is Naula as well. Yeah, which isn't ideal. Oh yeah, people asked what our cultural traditions. We have Industrious, it'll finish in 21 months. I believe there's a 50-year timer after that, but we'll have a look. But yeah, I basically haven't been looking at it at all because, you know, it takes so long to do anything. Also, we got Trebuchet a while back. I'm getting windmills, that's it. Okay. I must have marked you. Are you going to the Byzantines? I think you are. Yeah, you're going to the Byzantines in 2 years. Wonderful. Let's unpause then. Okay. I mean, we have some money as well. Let's maybe do some buildings. Yeah, let's upgrade these stables. And the stables. And the trade port. And I'll do one more building if we've got one. Yeah, another blacksmith. Fantastic. Okay. I've noticed a subtle change in my granddaughter Skjaldvor recently. She is spending more time with her close friends, whispering and laughing. I swear those girls know more about her than I do, and their bond seems strong. Friends like these, trusted friends that can be spoken with plainly, are truly a gift. So that gets her the confider trait. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, that just seems good. So Skjaldvor is potentially an heir as well, isn't she? Yeah, and she could be our next heir immediately if we wanted her to be. Yeah, okay, so it's probably worth looking at. Yeah, why don't you convert this one? It's been sitting there a while. Oh yeah, we also have some land over here that I was going to say we could declare a war for, but I think someone's beating us to it. Yeah, Jarmaland has beaten us to it. I think. Well, double check this war. That is a war for the county of Monterovo. Yes, it is a war for that bit of land. Yeah, so Jarmaland have already dealt with it, which is why I wasn't too worried about it, because I was kind of thinking that, you know, my vassals will tend to deal with land which is de jure theirs, although that isn't de jure theirs, it just happens to be next door, but you get the idea. You're also defending in a holy war against the Seljuks. Okay. Cool. What are we going to do here? Make him socialize, increase his stewardship, or do nothing? Oh, this is my I thought this was a child event. Never mind. As I enter the room, I notice my concubine Suni acting distant and aloof. I walk over to him and put a hand on his shoulder. What's the matter? I ask. He looks at me for a moment, then sighs heavily. It's just this place is so understimulating. I just don't know what to do with myself. Ah, yes. So we have had this event before. I just needed to remind me of what it was. It wasn't the event chain I thought it was. You know, failed student for a while. I don't know. Why don't you try and get on with Saruka then? Fantastic. They got an improved relationship. That's what I love to see. That's fine. Realm will lose land if vassal dies. Whatever. It's fine. Offer concubine. No. I'm fine. Thank you. Don't need to, don't need to do that. Finished a couple of buildings. Neighboring ruler lost a war. Not a war that we were involved in. That's fine. Anything else to get in Novgorod? Yes, we can upgrade the stables again. Get even more bonuses. Wonderful. We could just declare war somewhere at some point as well, but... Anyway, the gallant champion. My champion has excelled during our recent battles. My court is buzzing with excitement. What an accomplished champion. What a role model. What a man. With all the praise raining down on him, it is made clear that I'm expected to officially reward him in some manner. I'm not going to give him 400 gold. You can be my bodyguard. If as long as you like me. Yeah, sure, you can be my bodyguard. That's absolutely fine. Okay. Education at an end. Skjaldvor has finished her education and is an elusive shadow. So she is calm, forgiving, arrogant, elusive shadow. And a shield maiden. Okay. I think this could work. We need a guardian for the Jarl. Well, I guess it should be us. I mean, he is a genius and he is our grandson. And it does kind of make sense. Yeah, we'll educate him for now. Right. Oh, what education are you doing? You're doing an intrigue education? Why don't you do a diplomacy one instead? What a weird event. Say, it was basically an event just saying, what you said to happen happened, and I'm like, okay. She's also irritable, which is not a great trait, but that's okay. Do we want her to be our heir? She would be better. She is a little younger. And by little, I mean she's 31 years younger. She would do for now. We're kind of looking at some other potential heirs. We're looking at maybe Haraldr at some point. But we kind of need Yeva to die. Like, Svendorg would be fine, but the problem is his mother is still alive, and that's causing us issues. Well, Skjaldvor does not have the same problem. You know what, Skjaldvor? Why don't you marry somebody who is Herculean? See if we've got anybody here. Actually, perfect. There you go. Herculean and handsome. That would actually be absolutely fantastic. Let's do a matrilineal marriage there. And then, wait for that to go through. Let's give Skjaldvor any positions we can at court. Our court physician is terrible. Why? They're infirm. Okay, well, we're going to replace them. Well, I mean, I'm just going to fire you, I think. Yeah, that's fine. And then I can do the search for physician event. There we go. Wonderful. And then we want to just have a quick look in here for anything that Skjaldvor can do. Skjaldvor. So you can do that. Lady in waiting. You're not even average at that one. Food taster. Nope. You can't do this one either. Just seeing. Yeah, not even average. Skjaldvor. Skjaldvor. You can't do Seneschal. Cupbearer. Nope, that's fine. Court Jester, I don't think would be something we would want you to do anyway. Court Musician, Skjaldvor, nope. Bodyguard, she can maybe do, but she can't do Bodyguard because she's a lady in waiting. Cool. I'll be fine. Right. I'm going to die within a year. Alright, well, we know that we're going to die on the 30th of December. Let me do a save. Not because I'm going to necessarily reload, but just because if we get a game over, which we shouldn't get, I want to be safe and not have to worry about that. So we'll just do a backup save here. Then, let's see if we can make Skjaldvor heir. Empire of Gurthriki. So she's currently secured heir. We would love Skjaldvor to be our heir. Skjaldvor. Hopefully I have enough votes to make this happen. Okay. How does succession look immediately? We would lose Perm, apparently. That, well, no, we would lose that to Skjaldvor. So she must be losing all the other votes. Do a vote score here. It's only 93, but all of our people who are forced voted must have to switch, right? Let's just see how this goes. Oh, we got another forced vote we can do as well. That's fine. Okay. Let's see. Offer concubine. Kur. I mean, you're pretty good. Yeah, you can stay in my court. Okay, court physician. We want either Fald or we want Sitara. Let's go with Fald. That's fine. Carrying on. Okay, how's the vote going? Has everybody voted yet? Skjaldvor. 179. Why are they not voting for Skjaldvor? Let's just see here. Skjaldvor. Also, apologies if you can hear some background noise. It's got very loud with the rain. But let's see here. Skjaldvor. Not voting for Skjaldvor because she's a foreigner's puppet. I will not support the pawn of a tyrant. So you're voting for Yeva. Yeah. You're close, but you're not quite there. Quite a lot of people look like they're close. We can always switch. We can switch back to Naula because she has the votes, right? So, let's wait. Let's see how this goes. Okay, this is all fine. We can repair this. Sure. Let's keep waiting just a little bit. Perislav, is that close to us? Yeah, kinda, but not really. That's fine. We know we have until at least September. Also, why don't you go to advanced research here? Just because I forgot that we needed to redo that. Unconditionally. As I lean over the map in the council chamber, a sudden creak turns my head towards the door. My grandson Nijal appears in the hallway. Walks into the room. He looks at me with an inscrutable look for a moment, then walks over to me, wrapping me in a tight hug. I look at him, a hidden tear in my eye, while a hand is stroking his hair in an effort to reciprocate the gesture. You're a good son. We have a great-granddaughter who is only quick. Okay. Basically just hoping that the election goes our way eventually. I don't think it's going to. Purchase truce. You'd like to spend 750 for a truce? We say yes. Why do we say yes without even really caring about it? Well, we send yes because the truce only lasts until we die. So, effectively, it's a truce till the end of the year. Okay, so now they're voting for Yevamore. That must mean we've split the vote. Let me have a look at vote score. Skjaldvor is second, but only just. Is only just second. Okay, we have a forced vote here. That's a Yeva to Skjaldvor. That's a 40 vote swing. We have some more forced votes. Fantastic. Skjaldvor is our heir. We've done it. Well, you know, we still have to get to the end of the thing, but we've done it so far. Let's have a look at the voting. What am I losing on succession? Naula is getting Estonia, apparently. Why is Naula getting Estonia? Why is Skjaldvor not getting Estonia? Sort by vote score? Because other people are voting for other people, essentially. You're just about there. Let's send you a gift. Let's see if that's enough to swing you to our side. I'm going to condemn you for your transgressions, for the piety. Let's see here. So you're supporting Skjaldvor. It's only one who's not, apparently, now. So, It's Skirdo, Bergir, and Rushki. Rushki is going to vote for Skjalvar. So this one just hasn't switched over yet. Yeah. So she actually has 4 out of 5 votes. This guy only has 49 votes. Yeah, so that will switch eventually. Court Chronicler is needed. We'll get it on the next generation. That's fine. So we're now in June. I'm just keeping an eye on our succession. She's inheriting absolutely everything. That is wonderful. Okay. I'm not going to go to your wedding. It's not because I don't want to go to your wedding. It's that it's just not going to happen. Svenhilder, you can be a shield maiden. Wonderful. You can marry her off. We'll leave that a little bit. Offer concubine. No. Okay. That's fine. Svenhilder is now a shield maiden. This is all fine. You can negotiate alliances. Why would I bother? I mean, we're about to die. You're still fine. Okay. Carry on. Skjaldvor is now an aspiring blade master. Fantastic get. That's huge that she's got that. I mean, she might have got it anyway, but still huge. Jarl Helgi is dead. We'll pay for disease recovery. Need to check that Jarl Helgi wasn't somebody who was a swing vote. As in, like, he wasn't... Oh, no, we're 900, so we're definitely going to get that. Yeah, I just had to check that he wasn't, you know, the deciding vote, I guess, would be a better way of putting it. Swing vote means he's undecided. Anyway. Yeah. Check he wasn't the deciding vote. It's now September. New stewardship perk? Sure. I got architect. Wonderful. You know what I should do? Actually, if we're about to die, legitimately, we should just build. Why? Because we have so many things that make buildings cheaper, that if we do this now, it's going to be so much cheaper than it will be doing it as the next character. So we should just build as much as our money will allow us. Because the buildings will already be paid for by the time the next character inherits. Yeah. There we go. Right. Way of life, achievement unlocked. That must be get everything in one line. Oh yeah, I guess we would switch. I mean, there's no reason to switch, but I guess we would switch probably to something else. But that's fine. Chill. It's October. You'd like to give me 75 renown. Fantastic. You can give the next character 75 renown when they take over as well. Okay. October. November. Neighboring ruler won a war. That's fine. Succession is still secure. Children lack guardians. Honestly, that sounds like a next character problem. Secret exposed. Oh, blacksmiths are finished in Pushkin. Fantastic. You got anything else I can build here? No. Okay, well, it was worth having a look. Just seeing. I think that might be everything. Might be as much as one character could possibly do. You know what we should do as well? Demand payments. Yeah, we should demand as many payments as we can as well, because all this money will go to the next generation. Right, close that. So, we're going to grab all the ones that say 50. There we go. 105, some of that. Really doesn't actually even matter if we die from stress. That makes no difference to us whatsoever, because we're going to die in about a second anyway. I guess we wouldn't want to die from stress. We probably want to die from the natural event. Because stress might change our stats, maybe, but that's okay. So let's just grab some more 50s while we're here. Right, and I'm thinking if it changes our stats, it might make somebody not vote for us, thereby messing up our succession. There are some 100s in here. I should have been taking... I thought 50 was like the higher limit, but there are a lot... Actually, a lot more 100s than I thought there would be. It's an 88. Just see if we got anything else in here that we're after. There's a 50. There's a 55. Wonderful. That'll do for now. That's as much as I have tolerance for. As much as our character has tolerance for as well. Yeah, chill. Oh, right. Maybe she should go at speed 5. Mental break. I'll be an oversharer for 10 years. That's fine. Right. Carry on. We're dead. 16th of December. Empress Yeva of Garthariki has passed on at 90 years of age. She died of old age. A keen and dedicated hunter, she loved to spend entire weeks in the wilderness, looking for the most elusive game. No, she didn't, but okay. Empress Skjaldvor ascends to the throne. Possessing a mighty physique and an exceptionally astute mind, her rule is sure to spawn both song and tale. So, died of old age, was the cultural head, was dreaded, was a legendary figure, so just level of fame. Level of devotion was not max. Finished the stewardship lifestyle. Also finished got scholar, whole of body, avarice, administrator, and architect. Fought in 34 wars, 22 offensive, 10 defensive, and 2 offensive Great Holies. Hosted 8 activities, and attended 3 activities. Skjaldvor will be inheriting the whole lot. And that was a 70-year reign, which, is that the record? That is currently the record. Highest, next highest is 55. To be fair, a giant getting 55 is still impressive there. So yeah, we are now Skjaldvor. Fantastic. The new Empress. The new Empress is also very rich. You know what we're going to do? I was going to set things up now, but I actually think that this is a perfect point to end the episode. Thank you for watching. Next time we're going to come in and we're going to fully set up the realm of Skjaldvor, and we'll see where we go from there. We'll see exactly what kind of realm she's going to have, and I guess we have to figure out what kind of heir she's going to have. Who's, well, I know I said I was going to leave this till next time. Who's actually eligible? We have 28 candidates who are now available, including Svendorag, whose mother is still alive. Huh. I guess because he's a cousin, it's a different relationship now. Because before he was a grandson, so he wasn't eligible. But now he's a cousin, he is eligible. Interest. I think that's the way it works. Either that, or it's something to do with the claimants and the fact that his mother is now a claimant. Maybe that then makes him eligible? I don't know. Anyway, whatever the reason, we now have 28 candidates, and we have a lot of choices for the next potential heir. So, that seems like a good point to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.